Hey Secrets Readers, this is Carlo LaRosso, Editor-in-Chief, and I'm here with you today to bring you my third and last installment of my Taste of Italy video series. That was the series that was shot way back in spring. And this last one is severely overdue, so thanks for being patient with me. I and a bunch of other audio journos visited 3 Italian hi-fi audio manufacturers, and the first 2 videos were of Unison Research and Alare Loudspeaker and Gold Note. This third one is going to be about Audia Flight and Alare Loudspeakers. Where we are now is a little seaside town called Civitavecchia, which is just north of Rome, and it's a seaside port. It's best known as where all the big cruise ships come into Italy and port and dock up and let folks disembark to head down to Rome or other nearby beautiful places. But as you can see, it's a really beautiful place, really quaint. Not things move at a relaxed pace here, as they do in much of Italy. But then it's not exactly where you would expect to find a cutting-edge hi-fi audio manufacturer. But guess what? You'll find one here.
So what you see here is that they've double stacked the transformers. They're gonna go into this barrel, they're gonna be potted, and this is just the gain stage of the amplifier. So this is not the output transformer. This becomes a transformer for the gain stage. And when you see this in the finished product upstairs, you really only kind of see from here, all of this gets resin, some sort of special resin inside here, and it's potted. And that basically eliminates any opportunity for vibration or anything to seep through into the amplifier. Okay, so it's the output this output transformer. So what happens is you have a transformer like this under here on the cart, which is, as I was telling you, kind of an old school format. Not many people use an output transformer like that. And then it's been potted and put into this box. And then this is the gain stage as well, which has been potted and put into that box, which has got super thick shielding to it.
And it's also filled with resin and everything, right?
They both are. And that's why you see here the flying wires, as they call these, all the way down to where the heat shrink is, and pretty much level with the end of the shielding has been potted. And you'll see here that the potting is actually coming out of here. So if you imagine for a second, you have that giant transformer that you see down there, stick it inside of this box, and then fill it with resin as well. And there's a great example
That's
of
what the empty box
how
looks
that
like.
works.
Yeah.
And again, while I cannot apparently pronounce the name of the transformer factory, I'm going to try again. It is a Italian transformer. Today. Like today. I want some Audia Flight today. So you can see how much is being sourced from Italy, how much handwork is being done as well. And when you hear an Audia Flight product and you think to yourself, why does it sound so good? Why does it sound so much better than most of the things? Why is it so effortless? You can't escape the need for a good transformer. And that has massive cost and obviously massive real estate. So as you can see, this is one amplifier. This is the bottom of the amplifier that's being built up right now. And it's gigantic.
And is this for the Strumento 4 or the 8?
This is, in this case, 8.
This is a monoblock.
Monoblock. Massimiliano, any idea how much this weighs, like the actual transformer? Quanto pesa?
Yes, it's just that this block, the weight is 45 kilograms.
45, so we're talking
almost
100 pounds. Almost 100 pounds, basically.
For one output transformer, for one channel.
Another 5 kilograms, the cylinder. So
the gain stage is another 5 kilos
almost
then.
crazy. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna do this again.
Yes.
Yes.
And you can see it's already bolted to the heatsink, right? So the output devices are attached directly to the heatsink. Okay, so we showed you all of the big crazy stuff, but this is the entry level. This is called the FL3S. And I want to say a couple things. It's an incredible integrated amplifier, but the fundamentals of what make Audia Flight special are not gone. So this is a Today transformer. It is custom for Audia Flight. It is their own design. Again, you will see the shield ring and you will see the potting of the transformer. Custom designed for them, made in Italy in conjunction with all their testing. And I mean, I think, you know, from a heft and a, you know, it's the size of many companies' monoblock amplifiers. And what you get here is 100% made in Italy integrated amplifier, uses a transformer like this, and it's flexible because as you can see here, it has expansion ports. So you can add a DAC to it, you can add a phono preamp to it, so you can pretty much add anything. And this is a $4,000 at retail integrated amplifier, handmade in Italy, custom transformer.
Gianfranco now.
Adds in. And the coolest thing about it is, for the most part, you don't have to update the firmware, you don't have to plug in a USB, it just slides in and it works. And it's really freaking cool. So you can see all the different modules, depending on what you want, what you need, right? And I think for us, that's one of the coolest things about the line, right? You buy it and it stays with you no matter how your system changes. And while, you know, of course, people may have a super high performance DAC, the DAC that's in it will challenge the cost of DACs at, you know, many multiples of what it costs for the DAC card. So we have a lot of people who simplified their entire system and setup by using the onboard DAC that they have that you can put into the expansion slot, and then they get rid of the extra cables, they get rid of extra power supplies, get rid of extra products. So that's really an elegant solution, and the product grows with you over time.
Very cool.
Which one is the DAC module?
Where's the DAC module at?
For what?
DAC module. DAC.
Yeah,
I think this one, right?
this one without the USB card. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so there's a
That's
USB
the saber?
slot.
Yes.
It goes here.
Yes.
Can you hold it just for 1 second?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
So, Randy, just
Yes.
a cheap audio man.
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts so far for the time we spent at Audio Flight?
At
And
Audio
Alare?
Flight, the thing I'm most impressed with is the hand construction of everything. It feels like you're kind of stepping back in time, but you're still in the present, and you just tell, man, they just care. And it's amazing to see the pride in workmanship here. So it's really cool. It's like the best of the new, but like keeping the traditions of old.
So, again, out of the 3 places we stopped at during our kind of tour of Italy, Audia Flight and Alare, sister company Alare, are probably the smallest of the audio companies we visited. But what really stuck with me is just the astonishing level of quality of the components that this tiny little team was able to put out and is responsible for. Audia Flight basically they make solid state components, no tubes, nothing like that, pure solid state. I guess the best way I could describe them would be if if you took sort of the Italian version of Accuphase, or even Bryston, if you want to say that. Just really beautiful looking, seemingly bulletproof audio equipment, and just built with an attention to detail and quality that, you know, is the reason why they cost what they do. And even in the scheme of, you know, uber high-end audio, it's not ridiculous in terms price-wise. I mean, you know, there are crazier things out there, but for the quality that you get and the passion that you see, that we saw as we toured the facilities and watched the folks there working, you feel it, and it's real, and it's just astonishing what they're able to do. But I wanted to touch on the Alare speakers we were listening to. We were at the demo at Audia Flight. The speakers were the Romiga 1 BE. They're the second one down from the top of the line. Top of the line is the Romiga 2, which is a little bigger, although they look very similar. It's a transmission line design and uses drivers from Accuton. There's a 1-inch beryllium tweeter that it uses, and then a 5-inch ceramic mid-range. Just beautiful looking and beautiful sounding speakers in that demo. Just astonishing. These guys definitely know what they're doing. They're not hicks. They know. They definitely know how to put together some pretty insane speakers and electronics here. Audia Flight was founded by Massimiliano Marzi and Andrea Nardini. Alare basically came a little later, and it was founded by Massimo Costa. He's the main designer. All three of these cats, they're good friends, and they basically work together to make some pretty gorgeous and kind of astonishing sounding products. And we are here with the principal three amigos of Audia Flight and Alare. We have Andrea and Massimiliano of Audia Flight, and we have Massimo of Alare.
Yes.
And so, guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the tour today and everything. And so I just wanted to ask you, ti voglio domandare. I'm going to hop in and out of Italian, everyone, so bear with me. The reason, the why you guys do what you do. I know the how and I know the what. Capisco i prodotti che fai e la storia della compagnia, the history of the company and the products I understand, and they're wonderful products, but I'm interested in the why you guys do what you do.
Yeah, just because we fall in love with the music, and perhaps when we were very young, we perhaps in the 70, 80 years love just the music and the small HiFi system from the big names from Japan. And so we wanted just to try to something to do ourselves. So me and Andrea started very, very young, but we started in 1996. But the approach was technical, but not only technical, but with the passion and always with the passion with the music. We have a little crazy because we spent too much money because when we started we didn't appertain from the high-end side. We didn't know shops or a friend that we have very big system. We just
you guys started from
the magazines. So wow, and
you were fans.
Fans.
Yeah.
So we started from zero, from nothing. So we spent a lot of time, but after a few years we met Massimo and another our friend Giuseppe that just stay together to listen our first creation to build what we introduced our first amplifier, the Flight, the FL100, the first our products. So we spend a lot of hours together with Massimo, because Massimo after some years started also his first speaker and his individual company, so he started separate. After, I think just during the COVID, because Massimo closed the company a few years before, but we always stay in contact with Massimo.
Right.
Because also Massimo is a very good photographer, what is it? Photographer, yes.
Okay.
So ask sometime Massimo, please take a picture, use Photoshop to render, to clean.
Make our stuff look good for the magazines.
Yes.
Yeah.
But so we decided to start also with Alare. So during the COVID, we say, Tom, And so by phone, by computer, we started.
Massimo, you built like the first sort of pair of test speakers for them, right? I mean,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
For the request of a speaker for testing their electronics, and so we remained in contact, in touch for all these years, and so I have been always in the HiFi field as a reviewer of a magazine. When I was 22, maybe after being a soldier, I was a clerk in a shop of HiFi with Japanese racks and so on.
You got the bug. You got the bug.
It was my first job.
Oh,
it was
man.
my first job, and starting from that period, I never quit these things. Never.
Yeah.
And
Something like a drug.
It's like a drug. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
and now I'm 69, and so I'm here designing speakers.
Designing some incredible speakers. Yeah, we heard to listen today. They were awesome.
But
all the
we
equipment's
needed
awesome.
to push to create a big speakers because we want
there
always
you
to
go.
make a special but small. So
And you guys still, after all this time, you're still ancora c'hai il passione. You still have the same
yes.
passion you had when you first
Absolutely, yes.
when you first got together and started the companies, huh?
yes.
But I think that it would be possible to run this kind of things without a passion, because the amount of time and work is justified only by the passion, because it's not a so a rich field when there is so much money. It's not this
Compared with
way.
the hours, the
Okay.
years, and
Yes, maybe we are a little crazy, maybe.
We are a lot
sure.
crazy,
Maybe.
no, but it's a good kind of crazy. It's a very good kind of crazy.
It's like a drug, but also a medicine for our passion.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah,
that's a very good
yes,
way to put it.
yes.
It's a little bit of an obsession,
Yes.
but
Yes, a little obsession.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yes.
but it obviously works because you guys make, I mean, from a small little family
Yeah.
of people, you produce some, from what we've seen today, I mean, just some exceptional products that I think they can stand. I think with some of the best stuff I've seen out there. I mean,
Thank you so much.
I mean, they sound and look and feel. I mean, just the quality of them just feels absolutely phenomenal. So, whatever it is you guys do and the passion you have behind it, it's like, just keep on doing it.
Yeah, we will continue with our drug and medicines.
Drug and medicines. Andiamo alla farmacia. We go to the
Yes,
pharmacy.
yes.
We'll get some more drug
Yeah,
medicines.
yes.
The audio pharmacy.
Yes.
Very cool. Well, guys, thank you very much
Thank you.
again
Thank you so much.
for your time and
Thank you,
Thank you, Carlo.
and your two
Grazie.
today.
Thank
You
you.
bet.
Thank you.
You bet. Take care.